Good afternoon. My name is Douglas Kidd, and welcome to my case study presentation for CRIM 11004, Crime and Control. I chose a particularly deviant and controversial group to focus my case study on, this being the Ku Klux Klan in the United States. In this case study, I provided unbiased arguments as to how the Klan is defined and labelled in the modern era, with some labelling it a hate group or extremist organisation, and others in society arguing that it's nothing more than a politically subversive subculture or anarchist group in the modern era. Now, I'm just going to give you a brief case overview to outline the history and the values of the Klan. I will then explain how the Klan could be identified as a politically subversive subculture or anarchist group. According to Baker 2011, historically there has been two waves of the Ku Klux Klan. As detailed by Carney 2001, the first wave of the Klan was founded in Tennessee in 1865 by a group of former Confederate soldiers post-American Civil War. Despite its early popularity, the 1870s then saw the first wave of the Klan begin to decline in membership and was almost defunct by 1915, Carney 2001. However, Baker 2011 claims that a second wave of the Klan, known as the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, was then founded in 1915 and membership quickly surged to around 4 million members across the United States throughout the 1920s. The author then suggests that this resurgence in membership can be attributed to an injection of American Protestant males into its ranks, with Protestant males being drawn to the Klan's values of patriotism, brotherhood, and racial segregation. Although Christian values had already been introduced by the first wave of the Klan, this injection of Protestant males into the ranks not only breathed new life into the Klan, but it also deepened the Klan's ties to Christianity. The author suggests the Klan has always been clearly identifiable by their uniforms, ceremonies, and artifacts such as the American flag, parades to symbolize their patriotism, and cross-burning ceremonies to symbolize the sacrifice made by Christ. Just bear with me a moment while I just share my screen. So, Smith's 2016 suggests there is a much darker side to the Klan, and which with the Klan's history being steeped in violence and anarchy, such as heinous acts of murder, public lynchings, and burning of the African American churches. These acts became infamous during the American Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s. Consequently, the Federal Bureau of Investigation's 2012 labeled the Klan a white supremacist or extremist organization in the United States in the modern era. As you can see, I brought up FBI 2012 as an example of the Klan's acts of deviance. Despite these claims, Fryer and Levitt 2012 suggests that the second wave of the Klan has bolstered its membership with well-educated, blue-collar Americans since the 1920s, which contrasts the stereotypical perception of mainstream society has previously held of Klan membership. So, application of theory. I chose two psychological theories that are commonly linked to deviant behavior in criminology to explain the influence the Klan has over its existing and prospective members. Firstly, I focused on social learning theory. To put it simply, Bandura's social learning theory is based upon the concept that we learn from observing the behavior of our peers and hierarchy within our social environment. Hence, Bandura 1971 claims that radical behaviorism can be attributed to the external environmental forces surrounding the individual. This concept could explain much of the radical behaviors displayed by members of the clan. Next is Hershey's social bond theory. I chose this theory to explain the value system members of the clan are expected to conform with and why an individual might be inclined to join an organization such as the Ku Klux Klan. As detailed in the case study, Hershey 1969 claims that social bond theory comprises of four elements of social bonding. The first being attachment, which Hershey describes as being the strength of relationships the individual holds within their social environment. This includes relationships with family, peers, or institutions such as churches. The second being commitment, which explains the level of dedication to the common goals invested in or required by the individual within their social environment. Lastly is the belief system, which refers to the individual's perception of mainstream societal values, which the Klan has taken an explicit dim view of mainstream society's values at times. However, despite the Klan's values of hate, segregation, and discrimination, it claims to be an organization built on Christian fundamentalism and strong family values, which indicates social bond theory is woven into the very fabric of the organization. In conclusion, I chose to take this opportunity to conduct research and take a deeper look into the Klan because I find their ideals and their values to be absolutely abhorrent and at times hypocritical. Although the Klan's ideals and values conflict with my own personal values, there's always been a sense of intrigue within me to gain a better understanding of the psychology behind their values and how they've been allowed to flourish in American society for so long. I hope you all enjoyed the content and information in my presentation. Thank you all very much for watching.